Hi, it's Friday. It's Friday Intuition video. Wanted to talk again about understanding our feelings, being aware of our feelings, how to know where we are, how to identify our feelings, and then acknowledging them. They're not good or bad. I grew up and I hear a lot of times people talking about that, like anger is bad, or if we feel certain ways it's bad, but it's not. They're our guidance system. They are there to guide us. And so I think what I often see is that we live in a culture, especially now with social media, we live in a culture where everybody wants to put on their best foot forward. We go out into the world and everything's happy, or we want to portray a certain way that we want people to see us. But inside, we might have our emotions going all over the place, and we're not practicing acknowledging them. And so that's really what I've been doing a lot this week. I've had a very busy week, a lot of emotions, lots in every morning in meditation and writing. And it's okay to have sadness and have grief and have loss and have feelings that are very normal feelings for when things happen in our lives. And so that's where I'm at. Following my intuition is very, very important for me to also acknowledge my real feelings of what's going on and not pretending that there's something else. Now, I don't necessarily want to stay in my feelings all day and wallow in them, but I do want to acknowledge where I'm at and that I'm getting ready to go to the football game tonight with my husband and son, and I'm sure we'll have fun while I'm there. But I do want to acknowledge that in times of sadness and grief, it's okay to be sad and to be grieving. And a lot of us have not grown up. Our culture doesn't really permit that. We don't have a lot of ceremonies around grief necessarily. So sometimes we have to create them ourselves. But I wanted to check in. It's important to be able to be aware of our emotions, to be able to then hear our intuition, to then be able to follow our intuition. So I hope you have a good weekend. I will be back maybe on Monday. I've not really been wanting to do Mondays. I might just be back on Fridays. That's a new intuitive thought, to just do these once a week for the rest of the year. I started these intuition videos in January. I have done twice a week pretty much the whole time, but I'm thinking I will just move to Fridays. So if I'm not on Monday, I will be back on Friday. And I do hope you have a good weekend. Be honest with yourself. Follow your intuition. Take care.